think we're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah, that's Elena. That's Elena Boom. If we all had Sonic Boom redesigns, oh my god, I gotta see the others.
Oh god. I feel like everybody should have a Boom redesign. Just as a self-care.
What?
As self-care, give yourself a Boom redesign.
Give yourself a Boom redesign.
Well, Amy, you've done it now.
Can you give everybody a Boom redesign?
Alright, everybody's got the announcement.
Let's do it.
Let's
go!
look for... I think it's in downloads. If I have it, it's in downloads.
So what, you still haven't found it?
Nope.
Chromator says government-assigned Boom Sona.
No!
Panman says Ray in
What the
Boom
heck?
style.
There was an echo
Emoji,
of what
emoji.
There was an echo of that little scream that I did, Cassie, over your end, and and when it came back, it sounded like I was screaming from somewhere in your house.
Oh.
There's a lot of feedback over your end, Cassie, by the way. I'm hearing a lot of myself.
Elena, I don't think you understand. Cassie is in your house.
Oh.
She's one room over.
Yeah.
The baby is in.
Oh. Is there anything you can do about the feedback, Cassie? Because
let's find out.
it's a little disruptive.
I mean, you could just turn your volume. Oh well, that solves the Okay, wait.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, that's better.
Howdy, baby. How's life?
I found Sonic Journey.
No, it's Sonic GT.
Oh, I'm still hearing echoes over your end, Cassie.
Oh. I don't know what to do.
Oh no. Oh, there it is, Sonic GT.
How about now?
Hello. Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what was causing it.
Oh.
My speaker, I was holding, I'm like laying in bed and I had my phone like resting on my boob. So it was probably like echoing back.
Oh.
Like bouncing back.
I found Sonic GT. We're all good to go. What the heck? What? I'm capturing... OBS is capturing itself? The heck? Interesting.
Wait, you could put stream information on OBS?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Just have to link it with Twitch.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Funny you should mention quantum displacement, because I was just talking about that today, or just learning stuff about that today, and sharing it with Bis and Cassie. Uh-oh, this game might be loud. I just realized.
Imagine if I was loud.
Oh, nope. I've already got it turned down from last time I played it. You are loud, Bis.
No.
I have to close other programs on my computer for this, I guess. I forgot.
You forgot what sort of a resource. You could try turning the graphics down a bit more, see if that helps.
I can't do anything, because it's not running.
Oh. I have a bit of a headache. I don't know why I pronounce headache that way. That doesn't even make sense. Never mind me.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be playing well. Houston, we have a problem.
Welp.
Oh, there it goes.
Is it Gary the goddamn snail?
Gary's living in a snail.
You know that on okay, Elena, Okay, can somebody in chat just tell us what game it says Elena's playing? Because for me, it still says that she's playing the Pokemon Sword expansion pass.
Should say
But
games
it's-
and demos.
But it's still but the weird thing is that Pokemon Sword expansion pass is tagged as platformer. Okay, it seems like it's just me.
What is happening? This game is weird. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Forgot about
man,
this
I just
cutscene.
realized. Well, not realized. I just saw this. You know how the new SpongeBob movie is subtitled "Sponge on the Run"?
Yeah.
Well, the previous SpongeBob movie had a mobile tie-in game called the SpongeBob movie game Sponge on the Run.
No!
Yeah, Bis wanted me to continue this one, Chroma.
So what you're saying is that whatever the name of the Sponge on the Run tie-in mobile game is, that's the name of the next movie.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Bis started showing me a SpongeBob related thing last night. Like very late at night, so I was really tired. And it was really freaking me out.
It was SpongeBob Skin Theory!
Oh, I love Skin Theory!
It was like
Oh,
really
I
highly
love
disturbing to me for some reason.
Oh.
Because like I
Oh,
didn't
Cassie.
actually see anything with it. I was just like, I had my eyes closed, I was just listening. And for some reason it was really scary that way. Because like I didn't have any visual, it was just my brain filling it in. And it was really scary. And disturbing.
I'm glad you like it, Cassie, because I was worried that you were just gonna be like, they're making too much out of cartoon joke.
I mean, I thought it was a joke in and of itself.
I'm gonna be honest, I just seriously think it's interesting. I just legitimately, non-jokingly think it's interesting that the show just continually keeps going to this.
I mean, I guess it's just kind of a gag that happens in cartoons. Like even in the video, they point out that like, yeah, this happens in other cartoons, but it happens a whole lot in SpongeBob.
Oops.
Okay, so basically,
Oops.
okay, so Chromator, so basically Skin Theory, right, is not so much an in-universe theory, right? It's kind of more the analysis of the reoccurring theme in series 1 to 4 of SpongeBob of characters being inside each other, wearing each other, wearing fake skins, and then having parts of this and putting on parts of skins, having parts of their skins removed.
And how
just
this
like a
seems to
weird-
just be an accepted part of their society.
Yeah.
Like nobody questions it. It's the viewer who questions it.
I think my favorite thing in that video was the line of logic they followed on the head enhancement clinic joke.
It's just for some reason when I was like really sleepy, like I'm falling asleep, and I'm not actually looking, I'm just hearing this. It was really like viscerally disturbing.
I mean, I can see that.
I think
The idea
I
that
love
this
the-
is, I don't know what, like something about
I don't
like
know.
the
I
idea
guess like
of like
I watched the whole video, the whole way through, thinking, yeah, this is a funny joke.
it was just like
So,
the
like-
idea of like now like watching SpongeBob and then thinking in the back of your mind that like all of these characters could be like fake, like they're all like somebody
Oh, yeah.
wearing something else, like there could be anything in there. Was somehow very disturbing to me at in that state of mind.
Also for the record, I just love them. Sometimes I think explaining a joke can make it funnier, believe it or not. And I think the part where they're just like, Squidward is wearing a salmon suit.
yeah, that was funny.
Imagine if you just saw a man who was dressed as another naked man in the park.
It's because like, what was I think? Because
Someone says Chromator says SpongeBob skin blind box.
What?
Like a blind box. You know when you get like a box and it could be any vinyl figure inside?
Oh.
Anything could be inside any random background character.
Oh no!
Oh my god, me and
Collect
Elena,
the whole set.
Me and Elena started bullshitting after that episode. After I watched some of that video, and we were like,
wait, can
mermaid...
I talk? I want to tell about this because I was the one who.
Oh, okay.
Who said this stuff? I was waiting for the opportunity to mention it because one of the things that it mentioned in the video was like the idea that maybe, like all the fish people are actually like humans in fish suits. That's one of the readings of it. And it was like, well, that can't be true because you see humans in the show and they're like full size and like everybody looks small compared to them. But then I was like, well, wait a minute, there's the anomaly of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Why are they so small? And then Bis was like, that's because like in the process of coming to Bikini Bottom, they like split apart into like a whole bunch of them.
And
I mentioned before that wait, because I mentioned before that I was like, but Barnacle Boy, as Shan always likes to mention, looks a lot like Squidward. And then I was like,
I was just gonna say, does this mean Squidward is an offshoot of Barnacle Boy?
Yeah, it was like there was like he split into 1,000,000 Barnacle Boys, and then a bunch of them dressed up as octopuses, and that's what the octopuses are. and then we were like, well, wait, what is Mermaid Man then? And then in my sleepy brain, I was like, all of the old people.
Old people.
Mermaid Man became all the old people.
Can I just say, Elena, we did a really good job coming up with a partial SpongeBob creation myth.
Why did Sonic go, my bad?
A little bit surprised if the like creator of that video said that like it wasn't a joke, because I don't know. I just thought it was the whole time.
It seemed like a legit literary analysis from the little bit that I heard, but maybe I only thought that because I was really sleepy.
Things can exist on a spectrum from joke. Like things can be silly, but still be engaged with seriously. And I feel like the video does a good job of engaging with it seriously.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, confirmed a joke on Twitter. That like eases my brain right there. Billion Mandy skin theory.
You know what, actually? Because we talk about weird creation myths and a load of like just weird world building stuff. Has anybody here seen Land of the Lustrous? Okay, so I'm in a weird situation with that series where
I like how getting onto rails in this game is so painless, by the way. I appreciate that.
I'm in a weird
an impressive fantasy.
It is. What was I saying? Land of the Lustrous, I love its like I'm loving okay, so I've only seen the first series of the anime, right? And it looks like there isn't gonna be a second one for no good fucking reason. So, and I don't know if I want to bother starting to read the manga, but from what I saw of like that one series of the anime, it's like creation myth, world building stuff is really fucking good. I was just wondering if anybody here knew about it. I don't know if I want to bother getting into it if nobody knows about it.
I have some interesting lore I'm planning for my game world that I don't think is exactly creation myth, but it is like origin story of various things. Which you should all get to hear about hopefully fairly soon, once I get my rear and gear and putting some of it together.
Rear and gear!
I have one game that I'm planning not to announce until I actually have some of the game put together to show you.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, Bis and Cassie know what it is already, of course. The general public does not know.
Oh, BRB for a bit. You know how it is.
Okay. Oh no, Sonic is fine.
Yeah, but he lived. It's fine. Gotta follow the arrows. Oops. Oopsie, poopsie. There we go. I keep forgetting which button is for the light speed dash, and that's not very helpful. Whoa! Whoa! That's okay, I lived.
Sonic has skin.
That's valid, Shan. I can recommend some.
I feel
if you
like
want some good ones.
the way that the SpongeBob skin theory thing made me feel last night is how I imagine a lot of people feel from the like creepy Super Mario 64 stuff that doesn't do anything for me. Because, you know, SpongeBob is like a nice, like, funny thing, and somehow it was made into like a horror thing for me.
I think that some of the Mario 64 stuff gets to me. Like the personalization doesn't get to me.
Well, yeah.
Like wet dry world stuff though generally does. Like wet dry world
Not for me.
just feels off.
Because I played Wet Dry World and I was like, what in the world are people talking about? I love this level. Like, this is some of my favorite missions in the game. I thought it was like really clever. And I have very fond memories of it. Oops. Hold on. The stream is out. Nobody can hear you.
Somebody was just kind of like, oh.
Not again. Okay, who's microwaving?
Burger.
Is the stream back?
Okay, this time does seem to have been the microwave. Somebody turned the microwave on behind me. And then, the microwave just stopped, and now we're back.
Hooray!
So, there we go. Oh. Yeah, somebody turned the microwave on.
What was I saying?
Seriously?
I don't
That
know.
was a microwave issue.
What was I saying before that happened?
That's a good question.
Whoa!
Oh look, it's the bird.
The boat.
The boy.
Well, that was not helpful. Yeah, sorry, that was the microwave.
Okay, it was a microwave. It was a microwave. Don't make it in your hot pocket.
A lot of the times the microwave gets turned on and nothing happens. I don't know why sometimes it's an issue.
Elena, how would you feel if you were a hot pocket?
I don't know. Like a hot pocket, probably.
Wow, incredible, great, 10 out of 10, thank you.
You're welcome.
You really did it, you really answered my question.
Chan wants a microwave emoji in this Twitch.
That'd be good.
Oh no. Because like on Vinesauce, when there's connection issues, they have Vine Ryzen. So on my channel, we can have the microwave.
Can I design can I design a sinister microwave android whose entire goal in life is to ruin the stream?
That's the main antagonist of our Boom Universe counterparts.
Our Boomerverse.
Why does it say Bad Nick Basher? Is that what I am now?
Because you bashed a bad Nick. I think it's pretty simple and straightforward, actually.
Oh.
You
Oh, I
bashed
didn't
a
say
bad
that when I
one.
bashed other ones. The
Because
Pan Man
you-
really says a lot about our society.
Wait.
Ouch.
Can I just say that I hate how all these like Sonic fan games use this use running animations, I think lifted from like Generations and stuff. And they're like, I feel like the running animations
Why
from,
is this
like...
boss battle so long?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Oh, Elena. Oh, Elena. The first boss is the only boss in this game which is not too long.
Oh.
They're all
Wait, this
too
is the
long,
end of the
actually.
game?
No.
What?
I said all bosses in this game, except for the first one, take too long. And
Oh,
the
I
first
thought.
one's the
Oh, I
minecart.
thought you said the first boss, which is the only boss, takes too long.
No. Fidgety Frolics evening.
What was I
I'm
gonna say?
glad-
Oh yeah, Cassie.
Yeah.
Remember when I was telling you earlier about the dual slit experiment stuff?
Yeah.
After I was telling you about that, I realized that the steps that they went through with that feel exactly like when you're like trying to fix a bug in a game.
Oh yeah.
Like trying to determine the cause. It's
Can I
like,
just
okay,
say
well
shit-
we changed this aspect of it, and then this happened. And it still didn't like tell us anything, so let's try this set of things, and you just go through like every combination you can think of to try and isolate the problem.
Yeah.
You know- You know, Shan, even if it doesn't like, okay, is my thought process, Shan, right? Okay, even if it doesn't like last continuously, the fact that you've had such a long spurt of feeling okay is a good sign that like you know how to consistently feel okay. So like, I guess what I'm saying is if something goes wrong, don't worry about it too much. Like, the fact that you've had a good long stint of things being okay means that, like, that's probably repeatable. I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know. Other people tend to word this as progress isn't linear. You can sometimes relapse into stuff, but then, like,
Yeah.
generally trend towards good in the long run.
Do you ever just like hear your body making weird noises and get scared?
No.
Nah, I'm famously the spine fluid squelcher person, so no.
Bodies just make weird noises sometimes. And it's usually your intestinal tract
Also,
is known
Cassie,
to make
yours
noises.
Cassie, your entire brand is weird bodily noises.
I've been hearing like bodily noises like in my chest lately, and so I don't know. I get scared about everything.
It's good to keep note of them, just in case.
I've been a professional worrier lately.
Aw.
Yeah. How much you getting paid for it?
$6.
That's a very shit profession. Wait, you mean an hour?
$6.
It's a flat rate.
Isn't it fucked up to think that I earn £10 an hour? No, I know £8. I almost implied I was super wealthy.
Wow.
I am proud that I farted.
I'm proud of you. You know, I know. Okay, so I know it's a stock joke, and I'm usually not big on stock jokes, right? But one of my favorite stock jokes is just somebody saying, "Are you saying X?" and somebody replying, "I'm implying it." I think that's so funny. Like, obviously it needs good delivery, but it's a good format for a joke.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, who here knows much about the dual slit experiment? Because I would love to talk about the stuff I was learning about it today. Because I've known about it for a long time, but I still managed to learn some new stuff about it today, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, thank you, Shan. I appreciate it. I will tell my boss immediately.
Also
give him your
mentioned,
feedback.
well, I already knew this part, but it was an interesting thing that the video I was watching brought up, that there's sort of like a mysticism around it, where it's with the observation being an important part of it, where then people misconstrue it to mean that, like, oh, us being conscious, we have some sort of, like, control over the universe because we observe it. And it's like...
I saw a documentary that said exactly that.
Yeah, no,
within the last
it's
week.
more just, it's literally, like, there doesn't need to be any consciousness involved, because, like, these experiments didn't actually use human observers, it was just sensors. So it's just the act of measuring is all that's involved. Measurement is the thing that's involved, not consciousness. Hello, Sasha.
Can I just mention that the
Like,
documentary...
How are we defining measurement, though?
Can I just quickly just mention that the documentary I was watching was like... I stopped watching it, but it was like... It was a shitty self-help thing about fucking the, like, self-help concept of law of attraction. Which is literally just things happen to you if you think about them. And there was literally a segment of that documentary where it was like, there was a gay man who got homophobic abuse. But then he just stopped thinking about it and it disappeared.
Oh.
So anyway, fuck that documentary.
Oops. I hate that! Oh, I hate that! There shouldn't be spikes around the edge of this.
Oh yeah, did you get spiked?
Because if you're getting blown into them, you can't get out! And you can't get your rings back. Oh. Also, this is another one of those games that starts you out pointing backwards when it spawns you in. I don't know why that's so common.
Thing with Sonic fan games.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because you're supposed to go this way, but it started me facing the other way. But yeah, with the dual slit experiment, as I mentioned earlier, it really was the way they went through the experiments for that is just exactly like trying to debug a game. Because like it was basically like they were really determined to measure these photons without affecting them. Like to somehow get a measurement of them without, and like measure them in the state like before they were measured, basically, but like couldn't do it. And then eventually they're just like, okay, well, why? Like, can we manage to like make it not do that somehow? Like it changed from we're gonna measure this no matter what to like, can we at least just figure out what's going on? Like, like at least can we figure out why we can't do that? But yeah, cause where's the boss? Oh, it's over there. It blends in with this pink stuff sometimes when there's too much of it. But basically, yeah, there's so basically the first thing that they do is so you have like a panel with two slits in it. You know, that's why it's the dual slit experiment. And then there's like a light sensitive panel, like a light sensitive screen behind it that the light hits.
About 13, yeah. I agree, that should be the absolute minimum. Absolute minimum.
And then so first they start by just shining light at it indiscriminately, right? So like light is just going through it all the time, going through it together. And you get an interference pattern because they act like waves when they go through the slit, and because the waves, you know, interfere with each other, and you get an interference pattern. So then they're like, okay, well, let's just put the photons through one at a time, so they can only go through one slit at a time, and they can't interfere with each other. But then mysteriously, the interference pattern still happens, which means that like the photon is somehow going through both at once, or otherwise somehow interfering with itself. Like there's some kind of like quantum, like it's like hitting the wall in a quantum superposition, so it's like hitting every part on the screen that it could potentially hit, basically. Like it's showing you its quantum probability. But they don't know which is the case. Like, is it somehow in two places at once? Is it like, what is it doing? So they're like, okay, well, let's find out exactly which slit it's going through, right? So they set up a detector that knows which slit it goes through. so they can find out what exactly how is the photon interfering with itself. Except for then they realize now that we're measuring it, it doesn't do that anymore, and now it does what you'd expect and just makes two lines where the photons just go straight through one slit each. And so they're like, huh? What? So they're like, okay, well maybe there's some other way we can figure out how this works. Well, how is it interfering with itself? So they then split the photon, right? You can use a crystal, and you can make a photon split into two photons that are half the energy of the original one. And so this is where they think they've got it, like they've caught the photon in the act, because they just measure the other photon, not the one that hits the screen, the one that goes a different way. And they measure just that one, and they're like, okay, so now we know which one the photon went through, right? But we didn't measure that photon, so it should have done the same, it should do the interference now, right? But it doesn't. It's still, the interference still doesn't happen. And so somehow, it's like, you've measured the other photon, right? So now you inherently know where the other one went. Therefore you've measured it, and therefore it doesn't do the interference pattern anymore, because it has been measured and you know where it is. But you didn't actually, like, measure that one, so how, like, how does it know, quote unquote, you know? Like, so they're like, okay, we've really got it this time. We're gonna move the detector away so it takes longer for the other photon to get there than it takes for the photon to hit the screen. And they're like, we've really got it now. There's no way that that one can count as being measured. And so, still no luck. Now, the other one has been measured back in time now. Like, backwards in time, this other one also still counts as measured. It's like... So it's like at this point they give up. It's like, we cannot outsmart these photons and measure and figure out which slit it went through and still have it do the interference pattern. So let's just like, well, what if we just like, now they're just trying to get it to do the interference pattern again, somehow. And they're like, okay, well, what if we delete the information about what we just measured, right? What if we measure it and then we just erase the measurement? Now will it work? So they create this system where some photons get measured properly, but other ones go through like another series of mirrors that just scramble them up, and so you can't know which one it went through anymore. And now the interference pattern comes back. So if you can measure it, but then undo the measurement, and it basically counts as if you never measured it at all. So the conclusion is just that the destination that the photon reaches is what determines the path it took, and not the other way around. The path is filled in retroactively. Somehow. And yeah, so I loved the process of that, because it was exactly like trying to fix a bug. Yeah, they did do a lot of steps to try and bug test their photons. And yes, Sonic GT is pretty cool.
Elena, can I give you some advice?
What?
So when it comes down, you boink off of it, right?
Yeah.
And you go high in the air. You could probably turn around and go in for another hit. Also,
I always try to do that, but I don't have enough time. It gets up by the time I get around to do it again.
Or at the top of that, you could do a bounce, and maybe the bounce could... Actually, I think bouncing might be helpful in general in this fight. Also, if you're gonna get blown, I think bouncing's useful.
Bouncing into Biss's head.
Wow, that's violento. Why did I say that? Why did I say that?
But yeah, about so basically through those experiments they've determined that quantum particles do not have temporality or locality, which locality means that they do not have to be together in space to affect each other, and the non-temporality means they do not have to follow the laws of time to interact with each other either.
Oh, guess what?
Yes.
I
Well, nice cough.
found a pair of shirts for the three of us to wear.
Oh.
One of them says, "If lost, return to the wife," and the other one says, "I the wife."
Oh.
Me and this are gonna share the one that says, "If lost."
You want a game where all the sounds are sounds that I make, Shan?
Then Elena will wear the one that says, "I the wife."
Elena, can bouncing be used to get up to them?
Bouncing?
Bouncing, yeah, the bouncing.
What's bouncing?
It's where you bounce.
Well, I have a move where he can go straight down to the ground. And there's one where he can slide. Nope. Just boop.
I could have sworn it's a bumper engine game. What's a bumper engine game without a bounce?
Do you maybe have to hold the button to bounce?
I am holding the button.
Oh.
Maybe I have to not hold the button? Nope, that doesn't change anything either. My voice volume is a little bit louder. It's really hard to balance that.
Is I the Wife a sequel to iRobot?
Because I can only set the volumes like visually, so it's hard to hard to match it up. Oh.
You got this, honey.
But yeah, and then that experiment, by the way, works with not just photons, but a lot of other very small particles, like electrons, and even like protons, which are like pretty big compared to photons or electrons, and even some entire atoms exhibit those properties. Which they didn't, the video I was watching didn't specify which atoms, but I would assume probably hydrogen, which is, you know, the smallest kind of atom. Yeah, photons don't have mass. That's how they go at the speed of light, because the only two ways to go the speed of light is to have zero mass or infinite mass. And infinite energy.
Why would... Okay.
Because the faster you go, the more mass you have. And the only way to reach the speed of light would be to have... Like, because the closer you get to the speed of light, like, your mass goes up exponentially to the point where to reach the speed of light, you would have to reach infinity. And that's why things with mass cannot go the speed of light.
The laws of this universe are so freaking weird under extreme conditions. They just kind of break.
Shad says, I wish I had more mass then. I want to be fast.
But, and then if you have no mass, you cannot go any speed other than the speed of light. You are locked in.
I have no mass.
So light goes the speed of light because it can't go any other speed. Also, photons, if you could somehow be a photon, you would experience all points in time from like your creation to your running into something and being absorbed simultaneously. It's like time is meaningless.
Wait, if you're a photon, you get to be absorbed?
Yeah.
Kinky.
Miss, are you gonna become a photon?
No.
Time is meaningless to a photon.
Cassie, if I had the qualifications to be a photon, I'd have just done it. I work in fast food for a reason.
Oh.
Yo, this boss is really fucking shit.
I'm getting real sick and tired of it.
anxious over nothing.
What was that, Cassie?
I wish my tummy would stop being anxious over nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was recently also watching a thing about the expansion of the universe, which is another thing that we don't really understand, and that doesn't make a lot of sense with a lot of things we currently understand, so we're still trying to figure that out, because it appears to be expanding faster than the speed of light if you get far away enough. Which, as I just mentioned, that you can't do that, so it's like...
No, but like, I don't think you...
It's sort of like a relativistic thing.
I think
But it still
makes
isn't,
sense
like, it's still weird.
I think it makes sense within context, though, because it's like, the speed of light is the speed of causality within existence, right? It appears that the expansion of the universe is just the adding of more existence. It's the adding of space. And things can move faster than the speed of light in technicality when they're part of... Okay, so things can move faster than C when they're part of like a larger thing. Like, okay, the example people will use often is if you move a laser pointer across the surface of the moon.
Yeah, I know. It's sort of, that's what I was going to get into. It's sort of like, it's not an actual thing that's like moving at a speed.
Yeah.
Also, an interesting thing, this also got into, we're not like sure about the nature of like the edges of the universe, or like what's beyond it. And like, there's no way to determine if like the galaxies we see towards the edges of the observable universe are actually in those spots, or if it's somehow like the universe like curves in on itself and we're seeing like a reflection of something that's on the other side, like coming through. We don't have enough information to tell exactly what's going on.
I agree, Sean. Entropy sucks major league ass anus hole.
And also, apparently the more we look into this stuff, the more it seems like the universe is infinite in size. Like, the size of the universe keeps going up at a rate where it seems like it may just be infinite. And like, the Big Bang was just, like, infinite mass was there, and infinite mass expanded out.
Imagine if instead of infinite mass, it was merely infinite ass.
Oh.
It was just the universe was just atomic forces dojin.
Because like there's sort of like a current high estimate for the size of the entire universe, and not just the observable universe, is like 1 trillion times bigger than what we can see. Or no, excuse me, 100 trillion times bigger than what we can see. Which is like, that's bonkers already.
The universe is expanding because God, he transferred it from a Minecraft Pocket Edition Legacy-sized world to a full-sized world.
They said that another term that they use for the observable universe is the reachable universe, where if you had enough, like if you theoretically had enough time, you could get to anywhere in the observable universe. Or had some kind of technology to allow you to move fast enough, you could get there. But anything beyond that is the unreachable universe.
I mean, I'm gonna be real here, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's a definitive cause and effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you really just did spend the last 5 minutes describing physics, and now I'm yawning. Coincidence?
Well, it's how I'm getting through this boss battle, okay? I'm not... This boss battle is really not engaging.
Well, what did I miss?
Oh, not much.
It's just yawning.
Yeah, I'm yawning.
Cause and effect.
Also, somebody says say Big the Universe. Because somebody said Universe Big, and then somebody else said Big the Universe.
Wow, that's a real upgrade from a cat. Big the Cat is the universe frog! Holy shit!
I didn't know Big was related to Steve.
Yeah, I always like to say Steve the Universe. I'm never gonna beat this boss.
I mean, I believe in you.
It's just so long, and there's so many ways to mess it up. Big's frog is the universe frog. No! 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 No!
You okay, honey?
It's more upsetting every time it happens.
Do you want me to look up a video of somebody being the boss and tell
It's
you
not
what they're
gonna
doing?
help. It's not like I don't know how to do it.
I don't know, they might be using some special tricks, like, you know, not bouncing. I think bouncing's probably...
Bouncing? There is no bounce. Look, I'm...
I swear to God there's a bounce in this game.
Whoa, did I somehow manage to lock on to the boss for a second? While it was flying?
It's just a robot. It's just a robot. Wait, you can homing attack the missiles as they come down.
Yeah, I tried that before, but it just hurts Sonic.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Wait, no, you broke one in midair then! I saw it!
Oh.
Elena, I love how you're like, I know how to face this boss.
See, I tried it before, but Sonic would just get hurt.
Maybe because you hit homing attacked it when it was almost at the ground and it set up its field too soon.
Maybe.
Oh wow, so this boss is actually doable this century. Cool.
Oh.
Major league props to whoever made this boss. You did a really good job. We could have done with like 1/10 of it though. Sometimes if something is good, then the best
I
thing
hope
you
people-
can do for it is to let it be good for about like if something's good, sometimes the best thing you can do for it is let it be good for about 2 minutes and then let it go.
I hope people enjoy my science talk, because I like talking about science stuff all the time, so if you come to watch my streams, I hope you enjoy listening to me talk about science.
I like it as long as it doesn't get into like, you know what I'm talking about. As long as it doesn't get into like absolute 100% baseless, just Warcraft, like just kind of like game theorying. As long as it doesn't become game theory tier, that's fine. Okay, I know I'm sometimes a bit mean. I'm sure a lot of the game theory tier, like theoretical physics ideas, like they mean something in their original context, but they just don't outside of that, I think.
Also, I was just reminded of something by what you were saying for some reason, was just that with the dual split experiment stuff, where they learned about quantum entanglement and that kind of stuff. I was just reminded that Einstein called that spooky action at a distance.
Aww, that's cute.
That was Einstein's term for quantum entanglement, was What? Spooky action at a distance.
You okay?
What even happened? It was just suddenly on top of me. Also, I'm glad you like it, Chroma.
Oh my god, you got sniped!
Like, I always liked all of the topics in school, but science is always my favorite. And especially my two favorites were always quantum physics and biology. Which don't cross over a whole lot, but I do like them both. Sonic lied. I'm trying to not pick up these rings unless I need them. That'll probably help. They are the weird scientists, sciences, aka the good ones. Oh, I see. Oops. I liked biology and anatomy class when I was in school. Those are my favorites. I did like chemistry too, though, because chemistry, you learn a little bit about quantum stuff, because you're talking about elements, and elements are made out of atoms, so you gotta learn a little bit about quantum mechanics. But I studied a lot of it on my own. Toasted! I think that was 3 hits on it I had managed to get. You ever get 3 hits on a boss, Cassie?
Yeah. Sometimes I get 3 hits and then I fart.
Oh, good job.
Thanks.
I remember when I was in anatomy class, I spent the whole time reading the biology textbook. And when I was in biology class, I spent the whole time reading the anatomy textbook. And my favorite part of the oh, fiddlesticks!
It does it.
My favorite part of the anatomy textbook was just the parts where it would talk about different diseases and disorders. Every section that was about a certain part of the body would then also talk about, like, things that could go wrong with it. And I always enjoyed reading those.
No.
I still read about those kind of things to this day. I feel like a doctor is a thing I could have been if I didn't hate school so much. I learned the periodic table too. I also learned the table of fundamental particles. I had my own drawings of both of those that were up on my wall for a while. I enjoyed that. We didn't learn about the fundamental particles in class, I just learned about that on my own and got into that. And that's a cool thing to learn about because they keep adding more. Well, not keep, but fairly often they find new fundamental particles. Because, you know, in the particle colliders, the Large Hadron Collider and that kind of stuff, they're just throwing stuff together and then just lots of random weird things pop out and they're like, ooh, look at this. The new fundamental particle just dropped.
I can't wait for the next Particles Direct.
Me observing quantum entanglement. Wow, the new particles indirect.
Yeah, I love that that's just a form of science. Like, we have this massive thing built just to send tiny things to crash into each other really fast. It's like as close to the speed of light as we can manage. Just to see what weird stuff happens. I love that. Like, because like, that's like what you like to do as like a little kid with like Hot Wheels cars, is you just put them on a track and watch them smash into each other. But now we're doing that, but we're like, it's science now. No, please don't put me in the spikes! Thank you. Oh, I put myself in the spikes. I'm trying to leave a lot of rings on the field for when I really need them. Chaos Soda. Primal Venom Chaos Soda? What? I'm just noticing that.
That's a billboard from Sonic Adventure 2.
Thanks, Sonic Adventure 2.
I'm gonna be honest, like, that poster in SA2 feels like really tone deaf. It's like, literally, this is like less than a year since you would assume thousands of people died in the flooding of Station Square. And somebody's just like, wow, a god attacked and killed an innumerable amount of people. Let's make a soda based on it.
It's like if they made a 9/11 soda, like the next year.
Oh my god.
Even that, it's more, at that point,
It'd be more like making a soda based on like a natural disaster.
oh no, I was gonna say more like making a soda based on the terrorists.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then you just call it something, and then you just
Oh my
call
god, that's terrible.
Yeah, it really fucking is.
Making a Titanic soda. No! I was trying to get those rings! I hate this. I absolutely hate this.
Batman!
I mean, it has been a good just backdrop to just talk about random stuff that I'm thinking about.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna just look this
But-
up.
I don't think looking it up is going to help.
Sonic GT speedrun.
Well, I mean, that existed before.
Yeah,
Like, are you
joke.
trying to say that the Chaos Soda existed before Chaos, and it just happens to have the same name?
We should make monkeys.
joke. Monkeys are bad.
I was just pointing out that that's not exactly the same thing.
Okay, let me look up Sonic GT. Okay, long play, here we go. Sonic GT Sage, full game.
Emerald not work?
Yeah, that's another poster from Sonic Adventure 2.
What does a not work?
The joke is, okay, so this was, I think Sonic Adventure 2 was made during the .com bubble or whatever, and the joke is that it's like network, but it's just not work.
Wow,
Incredible.
the height of comedy. See, this is what I mean when I say that cultural references don't work later in time.
No, they do if you're willing to fucking learn.
Yeah, but what if it's enough time has passed where, like, nobody knows what it means anymore?
Would you order soda? No. Order soda! I only just got the order is the opposite of chaos.
Why is this boss battle so long? Has anybody, like, counted how many hits I've done on this thing?
No. Okay, I'm looking up on long play.
Chaos won the Splatfest. The one that was supposed to be the final Splatfest. That they then just ignored.
Like, well, why don't we just keep this game going anyway?
Order has such a better aesthetic. It's upsetting.
I picked Chaos because I liked Pearl and I wanted her to go on a rampage, pooping all over the place and screaming.
You did
Yeah,
just
poop
love
on the
talking
table.
about Pearl taking a fucking
A white hot dump. Chaos wins the Splatfest and Pearl goes out and takes a white hot dump in the middle of the square.
Okay, so this person managed to beat the boss in about 4 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're using the bounce!
4 minutes.
It's using
Wow.
the
There's no
bounce!
bounce! Look, when I do it, he just does this!
There is a bounce! I don't know
How?
what button I do. Press every button in midair. Every button.
I am... Oh!
You can Have you already just figured out you can stand on the spikes? Oh wait, did you bounce?
Yeah, and I only just figured that out. I had a whole Twitter thread I did about things that would happen when Chaos won the Splatfest. It was funny. At least I thought it was.
Look, you bounced! Oh, you bounced! Oh!
That didn't happen before. I only managed to make him just hit the ground.
The game just
It's because I didn't realize that there was 2 buttons for the spin dash, but the other spin dash button doesn't make him bounce, and so that was the only spin dash button I was aware of.
You sound
The bounce doesn't even help me.
You sound like Shadow when he gets mad. I think you bounce slightly higher every time. Or you can do somehow. Okay, I'm gonna go back to watching the long plays to see what they do. Yeah, they're managing to get up to the thing just by bouncing.
Ow, he doesn't bounce that high.
I think bouncing multiple times, you bounce higher.
He still doesn't go that high.
Bounces like a little moon. He bounces like a little moon
I
monkey.
hate this. I hate
Also,
this
just when you're
so much.
When you're bouncing, you're just less in. Okay, when it blows at you, you just run its direction. That seems fine.
I never want to play this ever again.
To be fair, even though they can get up to its height, they're having a lot of trouble actually hitting it.
No, you can't run towards it. Anything you do, trying to go faster gets you pushed back faster instead.
Oh wait, no, they've got up to hit by bouncing.
I...
I mean, you sound like Shadow when he gets a full evil meter in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh.
Every time you make one little grumbles, I'm expecting you to go, "Behold the ultimate power!" afterwards.
Behold the ultimate power!
Why were you Wario?
I was trying to do the same voice that I was doing before. That was supposed to be the same voice. Behold the ultimate butt crack!
Yeah, I'm looking at this person, and basically they just keep bouncing constantly. The only time they're on the ground is to avoid the wind.
Doesn't work.
Well,
I don't got those gamer skills.
I mean, it's just pressing the bounce button whenever you get to the top of your bounce arc to bounce again.
Yeah, you could see me doing that, and how much of this, most of the stream has just been this boss. Like, I've gone over so many topics, so many things have happened, all just during this boss.
So, what's everybody's life story?
My life story is that I just found out that there's an officially published Cuphead novel.
Novel? This feels like a Simpsons joke.
It was published this year. I did not know about this.
I'm sorry, Sonic GT,
This also keeps the camera zoomed out. I don't know how they're doing that though.
Who would read this?
Me.
Who is the audience for a Cuphead novel?
Me. I'll read it and do a YouTube review of it. Video review. I had a Mario book as a kid that was like the only source of information I had for anything that was Mario, because I didn't have any Mario games. And so I thought it was just what Mario was, even though like most of the stuff in it is like really weird and like references stuff from Super Mario RPG specifically for some reason. So, and also included like Wario.
Wait, what reference to stuff from Mario RPG specifically?
This book that I had as a kid. And it was, they had to collect like these boo mushrooms. Like, you know, like the boo mushrooms from Super Mario Galaxy, but it was before Super Mario Galaxy existed. And like, they were like, It was, they each represented a boo that was like a different color. And like... It's weird.
Wait, Mania 2 was hinted? Give me more details. Shove the details right into me. I need details. Give me the details.
Give me the deets.
Because it was my understanding that it was very unlikely there was going to be a Mania 2.
Yeah, because the people who made this are like disbanded, right?
Well, at least one of them,
Or
one of
made
the
it.
noteworthy things behind it, was off not working on it.
They brought Ken Penders on to work on Sonic Mania 2.
No! Get out my house!
Oh, you had that book, Chroma? Cool. I got it from the Scholastic book orders thing from school. And it used artwork from, like, Mario Party. It had, like, Mario Party stickers. Although I didn't know that at the time. Because it was the only Mario I had. Just like the only other thing I had for Nintendo stuff was the How to Draw Nintendo Heroes and Villains, which had Bowser labeled as Karog.
And Luigi in that costume.
Yeah, Luigi in that weird outfit that it took me a long time to even figure out what it was. And it was like, it was a costume that he had in Mario Party 2, combined with a different artwork of Luigi. Like the head was from a different Luigi piece of art. It was weird, a different piece of Luigi art. Ah, it's a Luigi art!
Hey, anybody who's played Sonic GT, do you know how many hits this fucking boss takes?
Seriously?
Go Sonic, go Sonic, go, go, go.
Penguin the dime. Arrow, how dare you?
Seriously?
Seriously? Sonic sure likes to say seriously a lot in this. Every time he gets hit, he's like, seriously?
I hate the way Sonic's written in this fucking game, by the way. Terrible. I can't believe that they were just like, yeah.
Isn't he like really
this-
mean? And like Tails
Yeah,
is
this-
like, wow Sonic, that was mean.
Yeah, there's the part where he basically is like, I miss when Shadow was dead. Doesn't say it that way.
How was I supposed to do anything about that? He was getting pushed in and I couldn't stop getting pushed. He got pushed.
I do remember watching a lot of live streams about the time this came out. And a lot of people were just on this boss being like, wow, this boss just takes way too fucking long. It just takes forever.
Did they like game over to it all the time like I'm doing, or is that just me?
I think that might be a more of a youth thing, I'm not sure though. Fidgety Frolic says boss might require concentration on its patterns. It's hard to do with people talking. Shrug.
I don't know, I was doing better when I was just talking about stuff and not focusing on the boss as hard. Just kind of letting it go on autopilot.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, I was doing best at this when I was just letting my focus go elsewhere.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna be honest, right? Okay, Tilo, okay, music people hinting stuff, it means the least to me in terms of hints. Because, like, because Sonic Twitter keeps on just making music with them that goes nowhere. Like, there's that one adventure, there's the Station Square remix and stuff. I don't
There's
know.
that part where they hit a 3 in their Sonic Adventure thing.
No, the 3 might have been a mistake though, because it like
It was just weird because, well, I mean, there were numbers in the original image, but the only one that they didn't erase was the 3.
it's just I don't know, like. I mean, that's fair. I guess I'm just being careful because like so much of being a Sonic fan at the minute is just being dicked around with constant like constant allusions to things that may happen or may not.
What if their announcement is just
how
that
I
we're not
call it.
making Sonic games anymore other than like mobile games? Or like the next big Sonic game is actually just a mobile game.
I'd be upsetting. Sonic Runners was good until they actively fucking choked the life out of it with greed. That game was like the ultimate example of a mobile game, because like the actual core thing you do was fun, right?
Wow.
But it was like there was so much just bloat around it. So
What
many
game?
Sonic Runners.
Oh.
Like it was a fun arcadey infinite runner thing, but then it had like a pseudo story mode with visual novel stuff, and then you could sign in with Facebook, and there was a roulette wheel and currencies, and then you could use
Sonic,
ads
get
to
away from me.
revive
Oh my god.
yourself.
That was
And
almost
then, like,
disaster.
There was limited offer stuff, and then there was like partner characters you could have fly behind yourself, and the partners could be leveled up. And if you unlocked the same character several times in a row, you'd level the character up, and there's a score table, and like just all this bullshit. It was a fun game with all these layers of just rancid horseshit on it for the sake of mobile game garbage. Yeah, it's Sonic Gotcha.
Shan highlighted the message, I love my cats a lot.
Aww.
We got a lot of viewers today, I'm really appreciating it.
Yeah, they all came to see you fight the egg bird.
Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying this boss battle.
I think you keep like just sailing past it when you go
I'm
up there.
trying, I know, I'm trying to hit it.
Can you home in on it?
Nope. You can
Wait,
only
you
home in
can't?
on the missiles. Yeah, you can only home in on it when it's on the ground.
Oh,
That's why
great.
it's so difficult. You have to just line yourself up and bounce off the thing that puts you high enough up, and it has to be lined up so that you're just like straight on, so you don't have to steer. No, no, why? The blowing of the wind makes the physics go all wonky. And you just slip around like a pinball.
I imagine it could be quite weird because I think there's.
If you have any
Yeah.
momentum in any other direction, when the wind starts, you're just screwed. Is it gets exaggerated too. Yeah, see, look, you just, I barely miss it.
Oh my god, that wind! Oh! Oh, and that wind is incredible.
Yeah.
It's weird though, because like on the footage I was seeing, they could just run directly at the thing, and that would cancel out all the wind.
Nope. In fact, now the wind seems strong. Like you get far enough in, and the wind seems stronger. And even if you run against it, like you're processing backwards.
Hmm.
I need my wings. I need my wings. I need my wings. Got my wings.
So this fight really is just a piece of shit. Oh my god, what a load of garbage.
Usually you blame me rather than the boss battle for
No,
doing
no,
badly.
no, we are not having this. We are not having a narrative that I blame you.
You blame me for being bad at Sonic game.
I mean, there are many instances where you don't understand the subtleties of games like this, right? This is just kind of obnoxious, though. Even I feel like the fact that like I saw a video of somebody who knew how to fight it properly, and it still took them 3 minutes. Like
You said
you
4
know,
earlier.
Like 3 to 4. Like I'm rounding up or down, I think. It was like 57 minutes into the video to like.
Oh no, I couldn't get out of there. It's like I died a different way every time.
Well, if that's the case, then eventually you've got to run out of ways to die.
I don't think that's how it works. It means that there's more ways to lose than to win.
Are the stars that are accumulating under speed like the total amount of hits you've gotten on it? I wonder.
So,
Because if so, you've gotten to 40 before.
oh my god. That's a lot.
Wait a minute. When you spawned in, there was already projectiles in the arena.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't think the boss. I think they were still there from before. I don't think they despawned when I reset.
Chromator says all deaths percent is progressing smoothly.
Uh-oh.
Let me actually just Google advice for the egg bird or whatever it's called.
I mean, do enough people play this game for there to be advice?
This is a big fucking deal.
I never heard of it.
Oh, let's see.
I didn't even remember the name of it from last time we played it.
You're kind of asleep at the wheel all the time, Elena.
Oh. Speaking of asleep, is Cassie still awake?
What if I showed you a picture of Mario and Luigi eating pizza and then I farted?
Wow.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that answers my question. Thank you, Cassie. You answered the question with a question. I feel like
There's a Sonic GT wiki.
A wiki for this, huh? I feel like I should show everybody that baby video that I found where the baby pops out of the box when they hear the chip bag. That's Cassie whenever I mention the word poop. She might be kind of sleepy and not saying much, but then I mention poop and she perks right up.
Pulling down the side of the box.
Yeah.
Okay, I regret to inform you that the Sonic GT I found a wiki for is not the same one.
Oh, what was that? I tried to do the double homing attack, but the second one
What does
killed
GT
me.
stand for?
Gran
Okay,
Turismo.
Okay, I have found a wiki for something called Sonic GT, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? And you know what the front page says?
What?
This is my fan fiction series planning. Sonic GT is a sequel to Sonic X with better storyline, plot elements, and many differences. With not only another rare collaboration of Banjo-Kazooie and Conker, but with elements of all
A
the
rare
Sonic
crossover?
universes.
Oh, they mean the company. I thought they meant like
Yeah.
this is a rare crossover to see is Sonic crossed over with Banjo-Kazooie.
AKA game shows, comics, etc. It will also a crossover of it with following franchises. These are the franchises that Sonic is going to cross over with in this fan fiction. Freedom Planet, Rice Star, Mario, Legend of Zelda, Kid Icarus, Pokemon, Kirby, Pac-Man, The Ghostly Adventures, listed separately.
Oh, not that.
Knight, Ace Attorney, Trauma Center, Spyro, brackets Legend of Spyro version, Crash Bandicoot, brackets Super Saiyan Crash's version. What?
Well, they're
Street Fighter, Final
awfully
Fight,
ambitious.
Mega Man, Mischief Makers, Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man
Imagine
Legends,
imagine if this was about this game, and this was plans for this game.
I like how people just take all of their interests and cross them over together.
Rocco-chan is
Why
just
the
a
hell
Mega
not?
Man fan game, by
I
the
mean,
way,
Masahiro
think.
Sakurai made a living out of doing that.
Yeah.
Fight number 9, Space Channel 5, Jet Set Radio, Codename Kids Next Door, Vector Man, Hell
Kids
Yeah,
Next
Rabbit
Door?
the Dead Rabbit, yes, Fables, / The Wolf Among Us, Billy Hatcher, Toe Jam and Earl, Hatsune Miku, Project Diva, Banjo-Kazooie, Ukulele.
Oh, why
Kung
is it
Fu
specifically
Panda,
Project
Paper
Diva?
Cake. I don't fucking know. Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter.
I love Jet Set Radio.
I the Tasmanian Tiger, Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh GX, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, Yu-Gi-Oh Zaxel, Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, Ben 10, Alien Force / Ultimate Alien, Generator Rex, Daddy Phantom, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Avatar, Angelic Player, Zatch Bell, Beyblade, Beyblade Metal Series, Bay Wheels, powered by Beyblade, Bay Warriors, Bay Riders, Blaze Blue, Bakugan,
Bay is in BAE.
Digimon, Dragon Ball series. Oh, that's just series. They don't name each one with that one. Sailor Moon, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac, Inuyasha, Full Metal Alchemist, Kikiashi, Devilman.
The wind
Blood
is just hell.
Neon Genesis Evangelion, Rio, fucking Rio. What?
Oh my god.
Rave Master, Negima. Oh wait, Negima? It's weird because one of the things I'll mention is like fucking Dexter's
Also,
Lab.
Chroma earlier said that this stands for Sonic Game Theory.
They'll
Sonic
mention
GT
something like
means.
Dexter's Lab, and then they'll just be like, yeah, also the fucking like ecchi harem series as well. Like there's so much like weird, like different, like everything. There's no through line between the things this is crossing over with. Everything's so different. Fairy Tail, Angry Birds, Edna and Harvey, Legend of Zelda, Spawn, Marvel, DC Universe, F-Zero, GP Legend, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, Halo, Colonia, Skullgirls, Black Butter.
How are they going to
Madoka
include all of these
Magica.
things?
I don't know.
I feel like this person just has so many interests.
We're nearing the end. Thundercats, Soul Calibur series, Mortal Kombat, Dead or Alive, Kill la Kill, Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, with
Even that's in there?
With elements from Mystical 7, with Yuga Temma.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
that's in there. Danganronpa, Assassination Classroom, Cyborg 009, Toriko, Medaka Box, Pretty Cure series, and Rooster Teeth's Ruby.
Why do they have to mention the
And wow.
who made it?
Oh, I
With
said
that
that.
one.
I said that to clarify what I meant.
Oh, I thought it was
Okay.
written that way, and that was going to be absolutely incredible that it was written that way.
So this is created by Toon Writer. It has a runtime of 30 minutes. It's rated TV 14. Brackets mainly on season 1.
Wait, what?
Oh.
That's a
what?
lot to fit in 30 minutes.
It's on Toonami.
What?
It's on Toonami.
What is?
This series apparently is on
Oh,
Toonami.
I don't even know what Toonami is.
Let's tune in, baby. Let's watch it.
I don't understand this wind.
Oh my god. Wait. They have all the. Are these all the voice actors?
This is
This is the
I'm
cat.
getting flashbacks to the Great Ape War.
Oh my god, I love this because it's just like it has characters like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and then Carly. Caesar, Heisog. Oh my god, I'm not reading out the cast list because the cast list. Oh my god, this page is so long. Oh my god,
Oh,
this page like.
I feel like I could make a career out of just making videos about weird things you find on wikis.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Because that's the video that I'm working on at the moment is a weird thing that we found on a wiki. And I'll work on that some more tomorrow.
Oh my god, I can't handle this. I can't fucking handle this. So let's look at the plot overview. One second, I'll look at the overview and then truncate it because this will take forever.
The number has gotten up to 25. Still not dead. Ha! That was a good hit. Why, Sonic, why did you do that? Sonic, I didn't want that. Nothing about that was something I wanted. Now I can't reach any rings because there's too much crap all over.
Wait. Oh my god, I can't believe
No!
it. Wait,
no! I couldn't do anything anymore!
There's characters from like things that aren't even listed in the crossover part because it's like,
Bis,
of course,
why is this boss like this?
I don't
Why did they
know.
do it like this?
I don't know. Can I just read this?
hate it.
Can I just read this excerpt out of context?
The combination of you reading this stuff and me doing this boss is making me feel like sick.
Of course, Gary Smith, the antagonist of Bully, former Bulworth Academy student now expelled, also appeared in Sonic GT, and he joins the villains in vengeance against.
Why is it
Jimmy
even
Hop-
named about? Why is it even named after Sonic at this point? Sonic is like 1/100th of what is in this. Why does he get all the glory?
Derby Harrington felt the same way, and discovering that he and Gary have a common goal, joined as villains as well. I can't get over the fact that, like, the antagonist of Bully is here, but that's not listed in the crossover section.
The antagonist of Bowie?
Yeah, it's that one it's that one game.
Yeah,
by
I know the
Rockstar.
game.
Yeah.
Wow. What a deep cut.
What if this took place in the
I feel
same
like
universe as Tails gets
There's a
trolled?
fanfic for everything.
What if it took place in the same universe as Mr. Boop?
Imagine attempting to play the bully without bullying anyone. I think that would be impossible because I think the story involves bullying people that you can't get out of.
I love the idea that somebody would pick up the game Bully with the intent of not bullying anybody.
Yeah, just to stick it to him. You can't make me bully anyone.
It's not like how you played Undertale and just immediately slaughtered everybody.
Oh. Well, I didn't know any better.
What does that mean?
I was just trying to play it like it's an RPG, okay? In RPGs, you fight stuff. You know?
The game literally is just like, hey, you know, you can spare things. That's like, we've given you a tutorial about this so you know about it.
Well, I certainly was apparently sleeping during that lesson.
Do you remember earlier on when I said you're quite often asleep at the wheel, and you, like,
Oh.
took offense at that, and now you basically agree with me?
Oh. I can
I'm
take
always
offense to it, even though it's true. Don't need it pointed out by you, Bis.
Oh my fucking god. I fucking hate this boss. You want to
Sonic,
give
please!
up on-
Sonic, please! Sonic, please! Don't go to those bikes, please! Thank you. I had to beg with Sonic not to hit the spikes. I had to beg so hard.
This game has microphone support. You have to beg it. It's the
Please.
only way you quit.
Please, Sonic, don't!
Seriously?
And then he just goes, seriously? Yeah,
Why the fuck-
seriously.
Why the fuck does this fight take like 2 billion years?
I don't know. The hit number goes up to like 25 and I'm still not even like close
Let
to
me see
being
how many
done.
hits it took the other person, but in the end. I think it's complicated because that's also a combo counter.
Oh yeah, because it counts when I hit the pink things. I have to use, what's her name? Paula from Earthbound. I have to use her praying power to get through this.
What the fuck is going? What? You know the
What?
start counter thing?
Yeah.
When the fight ends for this person, it's at 11.
Oh. Do they never hit the pink things?
I am going to... Okay, I'm going to watch this from the start.
Oh, I'm standing on top of the spikes. Thank goodness. If you can pull that off. What? Sonic! You doofus!
Okay, I am watching the fight. The second this video butters. Okay, I'm watching the fight. Okay, there is a fade cut when they get to this part, so they probably died at least once. That's a cut out.
They probably died 6 million times, like I'm doing right now.
Okay, so the first thing they do is they start bouncing really high up.
No, no, wait! That always happens. I end up losing the rings. There's too much electricity around. I can't grab the rings. And then when I'm like about to grab them, then the wind kicks in, and I'm in the middle of all the electricity, and I die because I don't have any rings because I can pick them back up because there was too much electricity all over the place.
Just
Have
holding
you
the
ever
bounce
seen a
button,
guy say goodbye to a shoe?
just holding the
Nope.
bounce button make you bounce higher?
No, you can't hold it. You have to keep pressing it.
Hey, Bis.
No, but I mean holding it once you've pressed it, so you get to the top of your jump, and then you press it, and then hold it again. Go on, Cassie.
Hey, Bis. Have you ever seen a guy say goodbye to a shoe?
No.
I hate this. The bouncing doesn't help. I just end up getting hit by the electricity more often.
They also have their camera zoomed out more. I just don't know how.
Is that in the settings?
I think it's rad that we still have 11 viewers, even though we're stuck on this boss. forever.
No.
Okay, they also seem to bounce twice every time they bounce, so I wonder if every second bounce is higher. Which sounds ludicrous, doesn't it? It sounds like a shit post, but like I'm willing to believe anything. Like, do you want to like just watch a second of this video to see how they're bouncing?
No. I don't care.
It's just they can consistently just bounce up to it and hit. Well, they did just get hit though.
No, this was the stream. We wanted to finish Sonic GT. Because we already started it on a previous stream. This was the specific Sonic fan game we were playing.
They should get a real egg to voice Eggman.
Wow.
Incredible. Where's that YouTube video? I made Eggman's theme on a real egg.
Eggman has a
Is
theme?
that a real thing?
Eggman has
I
several
would be
themes.
surprised.
Oh, I didn't know there was an Eggman theme.
Elena!
I could not tell you a single one of them.
Okay, so in Sonic Adventure... Okay, so... Basically every classic main boss theme functions as an Eggman theme, because he was the main boss in all the old games, right?
I don't
And
remember
then
the boss themes.
And then Sonic Adventure, he has that one that's like rock, like a rock jazz.
There's that one that's
combo.
like. Oh man, I don't actually remember it that well.
Oh, wait, are you doing the adventure one?
Oh.
No.
The adventure
think it might be
What
the
the
one
hell
from
was
Sonic
that?
The adventure one's like.
Talking about the one that's like. God, I already slipped my mind.
I mean, you
Then
still
Sonic-
had the YT and 97 in your name, so I interpreted that you were the same person.
It's
And
like
then-
do 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 do. No, hold on. I can't do it because I don't remember it perfectly, so I can't even get close.
Oh, that's fair. In Sonic Adventure 2, his themes are easy to remember because it's the one where he's like, I am the Eggman! That's what
I am the walrus.
am!" No, fuck off!
The
No.
one that's like
Beatles is banned. Beatles is bad.
What's wrong with the Beatles?
the one that
Shit.
Excuse me?
the one where the synths are just whining really high pitched.
I'm trying to think about what you're talking. I'm trying to think what you're thinking of.
It's one of the 3 classics. That is.
Oh,
on
hey,
CD.
speaking of the Beatles, did you know there's a Lego thing that they're doing now, like Lego murals that you can buy, and there's one of the Beatles. It's $119, but with one set you can only build one Beatle. It only gives you enough pieces for one, and so you have to buy it 4 times if you want all 4 Beatles.
You can only
Each
get
one $119. You better really like the Beatles if you want to buy that.
So you said synth whining high, right? I think that's
Yeah.
just Sonic 1.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it
oh, yeah.
was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I couldn't repeat it, but I know what you're talking about. One of Eggman's best themes is from Sonic Advance. Sonic Advance's Eggman theme is like one of the best songs on the GBA in my opinion. I showed it to Elena and she was like, "This is bad."
Yeah, the Sonic Advance music tends to hurt my ears.
I think, yeah, it's
And-
like I like it for its harshness in part, so that makes sense. Padman, you're incredible. Yeah, Sonic 2 is like. Sonic 3 is.
Gotta get out of here, gotta get out of here. No! Sonic, no! Sonic, no! Sonic, no! Sonic, no! Sonic, no! No, Sonic, no!
I mean, maybe we should just give up on this.
Oh.
It's just not happening.
But you wanted me to play this whole game.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna be honest here, Elena. Like, you are not making progress. You are not learning. It's like this is just kind of the stalemate we're at, where the boss is kind of shit, and you just won't listen to the thing I was saying about bouncing. So it's like there's just nowhere to go. And it's like you're suffering. It's like 4 in the morning.
Not for
I
me,
don't
it's not. It's only 8 o'clock.
Well, there's no such thing as a definition of insanity. But I think in one fucking piece of pop culture at some point that was called the definition of insanity, so sure, why not? Like, Elena, I'm really telling you, like,
Definition of burger.
can I send you a gif of what the other person was doing, please?
No,
Oh, Elena, I fucking can't
I'm not gonna be able to do it anyway.
Elena, please, well, if we're being defeatist, let's just give up!
No.
Elena, why? Oh my god, why are you always so stubborn? I'm surrounded by the most stubborn people.
My Christmas wish list is gonna be a bunch of GameCube games.
Like Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door.
No.
Oh.
Nobody's gonna buy me that. It's like $200.
Maybe they could pirate it for you for your Christmas.
I could pirate it myself if I wanted to pirate it.
Just pirate it then.
I didn't get a GameCube, or I didn't get a Wii that can play GameCube games to then just pirate GameCube games. The point is I like to collect them. Like, that's half the fun for me, is collecting it.
You really are a dork. Oh, Elena! You're bouncing. Okay, it's good. So there's a rhythm you need to get into, but you can get up high enough.
Yeah, but I
that you
can't
can
see
stop.
the boss, and like when you move, you bounce lower, and you maybe run into the electricity. Because that's all
Yeah,
over
but,
the
like,
place, and you can't see it when you're bouncing.
Yeah, but like it's the only thing that is not what you were already doing and failing with. You know, it's the only thing you can do that like might change something. I'm just
It
saying.
doesn't
Elena,
prevent me from getting into the situations where I die, where I've run into the electricity, I lose my rings, the rings are now inaccessible, I have to try and get some other rings, or I try and get the rings, but then I'm still surrounded by electricity, and by that time, too much time is taken up, and now the wind kicks in, and I get pushed into the electricity, and I lose my rings. Or like, I don't have rings again, and I lose. Or I get pushed into the spikes, or whatever.
Panman, since you're reporting me for things, I also think that somebody should seduce Miyamoto's wife and cuck him. Just since we're getting me reported for being mean at Nintendo. I also believe that somebody should probably steal at least half of all of Miyamoto's life savings. Ooh, you got a 3 combo.
For all the good it did me. Just I have no clue how you'd bounce high enough to reach the boss because it stays up so high.
Well, what you have to do, I believe, right, okay, is like, I think it involves holding the button.
That's what I'm doing!
And also like a weird rhythm.
And I
'cause
can't see the boss to know where to bounce.
And the person in the video seems to like double bounce, like they're boom boom, boom boom.
Yeah, but it's
boom boom.
it's too high, and I can't see what I'm doing. It's not gonna help me.
Okay, whatever then. You just keep banging your head against that wall then. Good luck finding Miyamoto's location.
I'm going to Miyamoto's house to have tea with him and discuss the high art of a video guide design.
Of
Oh
Pikmin.
my god. You're just gonna sit there and you're gonna just say, Miyamoto-san, I'm
No, no,
very
no, no,
I'm
no,
very
no, no,
grateful.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
very
no,
grateful.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
unofficial
no, no,
bit.
no, 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 no. Oh!
And you just say to him, Miyamoto, I'm very thankful that you brought Cake Block Flip into this world. It really is the Rosetta Stone for game design.
What does that even mean?
Mr. Miyamoto,
How would it be
can
the
you make
process?
another Zelda 1?
Finding Miyamoto is easy. Just yell out that you want a Paper Mario game with a block number 2. Why is it
What if it turns out that Miyamoto has
Doesn't get any less
been
painful.
a Redditor this whole time and he uses an alias and he argues with people all the time about the direction of the Paper Mario series?
I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest. Oh, you know what? Okay, you know Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
That's why Pikmin 4 is taking so long.
Okay, this is very important, Cassie. You know Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Yeah.
Like at the bottom, you've got like food and water and shelter, and as you move up, it's like things like community, self-actualization, stuff like that, right? I've been thinking there's a meme that I want to exist, but I'm not the person to make it. Somebody needs to make Arlo's hierarchy of needs.
Oh.
It's just baseline Pikmin 12.
I like Arlo.
I fucking hate him. He's a piece of garbage.
I saw one video with him and it was really obnoxious, and then I haven't watched any others. It's
He's
like Biss watched it with me. I was like, Biss, why are we watching this? This is really obnoxious.
Here's the thing,
Neither of us like
I
this.
think he's he's a pretty run-of-the-mill YouTuber, I would say. I just like puppets.
That's fair. I think the thing about him is just that he's the most basic bitch. He makes the video about Pokemon and he's like, well, I thought since it's on the Switch, you'd have the Breath of the Wild graphics. And it's like, just shut up.
The brown bricks.
He is pretty what's the word? Straightforward,
Shit.
He's no.
He doesn't have
Shit.
any profound thoughts about games.
He doesn't have any thoughts.
To be average. He's just average, I guess.
Well, average. I feel like average for YouTube is just being a brick that asks for franchise be good. That's all. Average YouTuber is less than anything.
Oh. What if Arlo started making weak speak style content?
Uh-oh.
He'd be a step up. I just don't know. It's like I don't know. That's like the puppet gimmick is cool, but that's like literally the only thing.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, like, I gotta agree, that is kind of the only thing, but, yeah, I guess,
Oh,
I don't, like, know what to say other than, I don't know, I guess I just watch his stuff, and to me, it's fine.
I don't get anything out of watching people talk about games nowadays anyway. In general.
I get something out of it if they say something of fucking value.
I really like hearing other people's perspectives.
Yeah, but it has to be somebody I care about.
Seriously?
Oh, what the hell was that one? I was trying to get that ring and then it spawned electricity on top of me and I couldn't get the ring and then I died.
Oh, sleep. Oh. Being in bed sounds good, Shan. I would be doing that right now if Elena wasn't on this boss.
I'm in bed right now.
How many minutes into the stream did you get to the boss, Elena?
Pretty early on.
Because it's been almost 2 hours.
We were still talking about skin theory.
Oh my god. It's been that long?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It would be, if we did a highlights video of this, it would just be, we'd put the clown music over it.
I'm in a weird situation with what you're saying, YT guy, because it's like, on the one hand, I get what you're saying, right? Which is nobody should have expected Nintendo to give a shit. On the other hand, though, they probably should have given a shit, though. I feel like, with a game with a legacy like Mario 64, like, the version where you can do the interesting shit is probably, like, more valuable. Even if it's unintended interesting shit.
There's no ring counter in this. Oh wait, yes there is. There it is. Couldn't find it. Because it doesn't actually, like, show a ring next to it, which is what I was looking for.
Wow, Shan, you really just did say that.
Oh, I'm gonna die if I stay over here. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm good. Why does the wind... Oh, what?! No!
Are you okay?
No, that was... What? I'm still finding new ways to lose to this boss.
What happened?
You're just gonna have to see it.
Okay, so you slid into the spikes on your own accord. I don't think that was what killed... Nah, it didn't kill you. I'm just waiting for the point which you manage to somehow just clip out of bounds and fall in.
That'll be a new one.
Oh yeah, it was rejected Sonic 3D Blast music. Oh, I get you, Shan.
Whoa, I get really high up there sometimes. For some reason. I mean, I'm getting a lot of extra hits in on it this time. So maybe that'll count for something.
You're sliding across the spaces. Oh, you still died.
Yeah. How? What? How did that happen?
God, this really... At some point, I may get going. Like...
Oh. We were supposed to finish this game.
I mean, yeah, but like, Elena, there's another boss before the end of the game, and like... like, it's taken 2 hours to beat this one! I don't know if I can be here till like 8 in the morning.
Oh.
The amount of money I would give just for this fucker to have a health bar. Wouldn't it be great if they just had a health bar?
If we could know how much progress we were making.
Yeah. Well, then again, I don't know. What if we see it and it's just like we've only ever done 1/10 of its health? How are we gonna feel? Fidgety Frolic says, "My dreams will be hideous neon cities with purple lights." I suddenly feel like I'm gonna vomit. I don't know why.
Oh no.
If I vomit, remember me as somebody who wasn't vomiting, not somebody who was.
Oh, Sonic. Sometimes Sonic homes in on one that's about to hit the ground and still hits, like, still goes to it even after it has hit the ground. That's a big problem I deal with a lot during
Sonic's
this.
very persistent. Very persistent.
To his own detriment.
Yeah. Well, it's characterization for gameplay, Elena.
Whoa, sometimes the wind just blasts. Sometimes the wind totally blasts you.
Arrow just said a lot in common
God,
with
what
you,
the
Elena.
heck? I thought I was safe there. I was like, okay, it's good. This is a good open spot. I have plenty of room to resist the wind, and then it just blasts me.
You just got blasted! You just got blasted!
Why is this boss so hard? Why did they do this?
It really is just an enigma.
I've
Like,
never
what-
played a boss in a Sonic game that was like this. Fan game or otherwise. They've just never been like this.
Hey, what would happen if I farted in a cave network that had openings all over the world?
Wow.
What? It'd be distributed.
Yeah,
Fart
my
distribution?
fart would have enormous global coverage.
Are you currently working on making this cave system, Cassie?
Yeah, I'm digging the cave system so I can fart in it.
Using all of your massive resources to accomplish this goal?
Yeah. I've got some shovels in the sandbox out back.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I go outside and you're digging in the sandbox. I ask you what you're doing, and you say, "I'm digging a cave system so I can fart all over the world."
Oh, have a nice evening, Sasha.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm just digging a cave system so I can fart all over the world.
God, I feel all of a sudden.
Oh no.
I've felt blah, cause I haven't slept in something like a long time.
9
Oh.
years.
And the worst part is I don't feel tired. I just want to be tired and go to sleep finally.
You said you were like doing stuff with your meds, right?
Yeah, I messed it up. Because I was off of them for a month or so. And then I tried to go back on them, but I went back too quickly. Then I had to like pull back for a moment because I was getting side effects. And oops.
Oops!
Oh no.
Oh no! Good luck with that. I'm sorry.
Trying to fix issues that I have brought upon myself thanks to anxiety that are causing more anxiety.
I hope it does. I hope the power doesn't go out, Pan-Man. I hope somehow.
I don't know how we somehow have 11 viewers for this. I appreciate it.
While we're here, do you know about Cartoon Network Battle Crashers?
No, I don't want to.
Oh,
I saw you posting a
boy.
little bit about that.
No, I don't want to.
Why does the... I don't
There's
understand.
really not much to it. It's really just.
I don't understand
it's a
the
very-
wind!
Wait 1 second, I gotta pee.
Okay. I think, like, sometimes I think I've got it. But the wind is just a wild card. If, like, this boss, like, even if it took as long as it does still, it would be somewhat reasonable if there wasn't that wind attack.
No. There is no my gym partner's a monkey skin fairy. Don't you dare. I will come to your house. I swear to God.
So Cartoon Network Battle Crashers is it's a crossover beat 'em up. That's extremely like low quality. And the thing is, it is published like physically on all major consoles. And it's this isn't meant as like necessarily a dig against Flash games, but it's really it's pretty much just a Flash game.
Oh.
Yeah, and it costs money and you can buy it on consoles. And also the first world in the game is Clarence. And every world has a boss. At least I think it does. I haven't finished it. I've only played a little bit because I just wanted to see the Clarence.
I've managed to bounce up to where it is, but aiming at it in that situation is a whole other thing. So.
But like, they couldn't come up with like a boss for Clarence or like basic enemies at all. So they just made a big trash monster.
Oh.
In a junkyard.
Wow.
It's really funny. It doesn't even have voice acting. It doesn't even have a touch of voice acting. God, and the characters all look terrible. Like Steven, aside from just generally looking terrible, one of my favorite details that they made sure to include is that you can see like the seam between his hands and the rest of his arm because he's like a 2D puppet.
Oh.
You know,
What do you mean they made sure you can see it?
You know, because of their attention to detail. They wanted to make sure you could see the disgusting seam between Steven's hand and his arm.
No.
Why would they want to do that?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Let me see if I can
Ash!
find it for you.
Ash! You don't understand, Ash. You've just turned up.
You cannot do consecutive homing attacks because, as I discussed earlier, you cannot home in on the boss when it's in the air.
Ash, Elena is suffering right now. We've been on this boss for like over an hour.
Almost 2 hours. We're getting towards.
Alright,
Hits.
let me show you Steven.
Almost this entire stream has been just this boss battle.
Boss just takes a billion
This
fucking hits.
Steven. Look closely at his hands.
Let me have a look. How closely do I have to look at this?
He really looks terrible in this
Oh no! No! No!
The wind lasts so long is another issue. Like, you
He
have to
looks
fight
so
against that
bad.
wind for a long time.
Seriously?
I couldn't even get to the boss
Also-
because I had to focus on getting rings that time.
They evidently had like very few ideas Because like Clarence's
me look
moveset
at this.
is just entirely based around soda, which is like fine, I guess. Like it's just kind of random.
There's the semen universe. Oh wait,
It's really a game that exists. They're actually believe like you know how I love licensed games and like I'll usually even buy like bad ones just because I want to experience them. I didn't even buy this game when it was like marked down to like $10. Like I saw it on sale for $2.50 and I was like, all right, fine.
oh my god, so much
That's
electricity.
how little this game like has to offer.
I'm sorry you had a bad day, Ash. You in fact deserve to have a good day.
You see, men. Universe. Men of the sea. Universe. It's still
The funny
going!
thing is, like, all of the other characters look like fine enough.
Like
They
it's
look
upping
like
the ante clearly because
close
it's shooting
enough
more
to
electricity,
on
right?
bottle, but
So
Steven
like I'm making
just
progress, but it,
looks terrible. I don't know why Steven looks like that.
Steven after getting seamed.
Look at how big his thigh gap is. Holy shit.
No!
Are you okay, Alina?
No, what happened? The wind! It's always
Alina,
the wind!
Alina, please, we can't just keep doing this. We just need to admit that Sonic GT is just a lost cause.
You're the one who got me to play this, Biz!
I didn't know
I'm gonna
this
do
was
it!
gonna happen, I'm sorry!
You told me this is a good one! Oh, we got a bot in the chat.
I mean, it's a good one except for the bosses.
Thank you, Biz.
Big follow stuff. Go on.
Oh, here's the full image that I got these screenshots from. By the way. Oh wait, I didn't download it.
Also, I think this is not a bird, but a bat.
Alright,
I'm just realizing this looks more like it's supposed to be a bat.
Seriously?
Oh.
Here it is.
It just dawned on me.
It's just a real game that exists on all modern consoles.
Coming through!
I don't know if I'm hearing weather sounds or a helicopter overhead or my cat.
That's a wide variety of things, Bis. Helicopters, cats, and weather are... Yeah, there's no real through line with those things.
Fucking isn't this though?
Also, I'm pretty sure most of the background art is just lifted from the source shows. Like, which is like fine, but it definitely doesn't speak to the quality of the artists who were making original art for this experience.
I can email you pictures of it. Only pictures.
First I read that, Ash, as you saying, send me an electronic email. Someday we'll have quantum emails, and so we will have to denote digital emails as something different.
Also, like, the second, there's only like two levels for each show. And the second Clarence level is like they call it like a junkyard, right? But I think it's actually just Sumo's backyard.
I'd love to get your
Like,
opinion
that's what
someday,
Sumo's
Cassie.
yard looks like.
Cassie, I'd love to someday get
I
your
think they
opinion
just-
on the game Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy. Because that's like, that's another like cartoon crossover game that's interesting.
We have no
good
fucking
idea.
clue how many hits it takes.
That's
Ash.
one I grew up with, so I'd love to get your opinion on it.
I can only imagine that Cartoon Network just sent them like assets from the shows, and they just kind of didn't do the research to know like what even they were. They just like, okay, put it in. That's a junkyard, even though there's a house in the background.
Trunk.
It's the junk house.
God,
Crunkus.
this is probably one of the like worst
oh,
licensed
oh.
games I've ever seen.
Oh, there we
Because
go.
like most licensed games have like something interesting about them,
Mm.
but this one just doesn't.
Nicktoons
There's,
Freeze
like-
Frame Frenzy I
there's,
used to
like,
like when I
only
was
one
younger, but I find it really boring now. So... oh. Oh.
I mean, at least it looks like I would have like things to say about that game, you know.
I mean, you've got plenty to say about this one.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you got me there. I'm mostly just talking about like things I see as flaws, though. I don't think I've said anything positive about it.
Oh. If you could homing attack the boss when it's in the air, that's another thing that would make this battle much more reasonable.
Mm. One second, I'm gonna go put my phone on charge. BRB.
Okay, this time at least it looks like I'll get a hit in on it.
Actually, let me like think if I can even come up with like a worse.
I mean, it's trying to break my spirit, Shan. So far, not successfully. I'm still here. I'm still going. Oh, you can't homing attack the missiles anymore. Oh, now you can. I was like, did it take that away from me now?
Like, most licensed games at least have like some of the flavor of like the source material.
Oh.
This one just kind of like the source material is just window dressing. I legitimately can't think of anything.
What if it was
that's
salad
worse.
dressing?
Oh.
This is so stressful. Okay, there we go. Come on, Sonic. Come on, Sonic. Come on, Sonic. Come on, Sonic. Oh!
Did you do it?
Oh. My God. Oh my goodness. Gracious. Wait, Bis isn't here? Bis missed it?
Oh heck. Oh, you did do it.
Bis missed it? Well, where did Bis go?
Man,
I'm here. I told you I was putting my phone on charge.
Oh, you missed it!
No, I haven't. I've got stream delay.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. You missed my live reaction.
No, I can just turn the volume up and listen to your live reaction now.
Okay.
Let me just visit
I can't believe you fucking somehow did it.
We have a location.
She sure did.
There was one more hit.
Excursion.
Sonic just stood in the electricity in the end screen.
Oh.
Desecrated every pyramid on the planet.
Now you get to hear some dialogue again, finally.
What?
Whoa, is that Tails?
Yep.
Never mind. Let's make haste.
Wow.
Never mind. Let's make haste. Shadow joins the roster. Shadow is now available to destroy everything on time attack. What?
That's the place. I'll have to drop you guys here though. Eggman's got
This is the exact same render they were using earlier, but this is now for the plane being parked.
That's a very shiny chestnut, boy.
Or is it?
Tails, I can't
Oh my
express
God.
What did I used to call him? Something that Charlie the Chestnut or whatever.
I don't know why he makes, like, in my mind I see Mighty and I'm just like, chestnut.
Yeah, I also did that. I also thought of him as a chestnut.
I'm not understanding.
I can't believe
Why?
I wasn't the only one.
Why does Mighty sound like he swallowed a tuba?
Let's crack that egg and save my buddy.
Let's crack that egg and save my buddy. Well, let's play one more
Also,
regular
Ray
level.
and Mighty are super gay.
Wait, what did you say, Cassie?
Ray and Mighty are super gay.
Absolutely.
Let's finally just
Well-
play Sonic again.
Oh my God.
This is our reward. Our just reward for proving the justice of our culture.
He looks like a cat. Oh. It's good to be back. Putting my phone on charge was boring.
Isn't it so legitimately weird that, like, Lego retellings and original stories set in popular franchises are a legitimately big and lucrative thing?
Oops.
It doesn't seem that weird to me.
But it's just weird. Because, like, it's one thing to have a Lego Star Wars, like, a set, right? Because, like, the point of Legos is you build them, and that's fun, and mixing it with a license makes sense. But then it's like, okay, we take both of those things, and we make that a game? And now it looks like it was a holiday special. Like, this isn't even me saying, like, oh, this is terrible, because I loved these games as
Yeah.
a kid, and
I mean, it's the
That's
only Harry
weird.
Potter thing I still
it's
like
just
is
such a
Lego Harry
weird
Potter.
concept, isn't it?
It's the best Harry Potter thing is the Lego version, the Lego game version.
Like, in some cases, from what I understand, the Lego versions of a story are like the most comprehensive retelling of them in game form.
Yeah. 'Cause they care about that stuff, I guess. Although I do prefer them when they don't have speaking. Like, I was kind of taken out of it by the Lego Lord of the Rings, where it's just voice acted. It's like, well, I thought it was more
Right,
fun when they're just like,
fair.
or
That
whatever
game
it is
is
they do.
like unavailable because of license disputes, right?
What? Lego Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
I own it. On Steam. I got it for free, though, in a giveaway.
Is it still viable on Steam?
I guess, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know because I just got it for free in a giveaway. Whoa, I forgot about the moto bugs that are super fast in this.
And super persistent.
Yeah! They were there for a second, and they sound like little lawnmowers that are just starting up even though they're going like 6 million miles per hour.
This is a good game.
I love the fast
Sans
moto
the
bugs.
Bat.
Seriously?
Sans the Bat is my new OC.
No! No!
My new Undertale original character.
No!
This level has an interesting aesthetic. Although maybe I'm just saying that because I've been looking at one aesthetic for almost the entirety of this stream, and it's nice to have one that's just different. What is Sonic
one-
doing now? What? This is a new I've never seen Sonic do that before!
Do what?
Yeah, I know.
What the? I can't even describe it. What the hell was he doing? Yes, Cassie?
Yeah, I know. You're
Oh, thank you. You too.
Wait a second, I just saw the motor bugs. How far behind am I?
Hey, Bis.
Yeah.
If you're not watching Sonic the Hedgehog Adventures, you're gonna turn into a Motobug.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cute.
Right. What if Eggman swiped up Bis to power one of his robots? Because they're about the right size.
You're about the right fucking size. Get owned.
Oh.
But needless to say, I would power the best robot. The bestest.
Which one?
Elena, what the fuck just happened? Oh, I got to the side rolling.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what he was doing.
Oh my god.
That was incredible. Sonic learned a move.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh the player now.
I feel like I'm going backwards, but
Why
I cannot
should you
tell.
be further behind than me? Chan
I don't
wants
know
see
how
the
to.
wood
I don't know
again.
how. It was a fluke.
Ash, I have like a weird fucking computer and inconsistent internet. I should be the one who's at the back. My computer, and also like my browser is funky. My browser, my computer.
I cannot tell where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, that would be weird having double delay. Double A as it's known. I'm gonna like refresh the player, so it should be fine now.
Maybe I should go up. Ah, here we go. This seems new.
Cassie, did you see the puppy's ashboard?
What?
Did you see the puppy's ashboard? He posted them in the Ravage Me Speed Daddy chat.
A pumpy?
The puppies.
Puppy!
Cassie good.
Come on. Puppy.
I ain't afraid of any other boss in this game because it can't be as bad as that bird bat thing was.
What if I transformed into a spider and kissed you?
That'd be pretty cool. Although I probably like it better without the transforming into the spider part, but I must.
What if I kissed you
I could
with
accept
all
that.
of my spider mouths?
Spiders only have one mouth, Cassie.
What if I kissed you in all 8 of my spider hotels?
Oh, okay.
What if Giant Mech and it's a spider and Bowser control the head and all of the Koopalings plus Bowser Jr. control the legs?
Bowser Jr.'s leg is bigger than all of the others because he couldn't accept
Yeah.
having a leg that was just the
Oh,
same
wait.
as the rest of them.
It has 8 legs.
Yeah, it's a spider.
Whoa.
Bowser Jr. demanded that he gets the biggest leg.
Yeah, and Bowser's like, well, son, all the legs are the same size.
Now,
And then he
I need
throws
a big leg.
And Bowser just looks defeated and he's got like this frown on his face. Okay, Junior.
Alright, Koopas, you're working late tonight.
Wait, this level seems familiar to me. Where have I feel like I've done this before. Did we play an earlier version of this game before? Because I feel like there was a less polished
Oh,
version
yeah,
of
we
this
did.
level we played at some point.
We did actually.
Like, I don't remember it looking this nice. But I remember this. Whoa!
Also-
That was not polished. But it was...
What
Whoa! Sonic has left the
no.
building. And by the building, I
Oh,
mean
no.
the game. Wait, you did... It happened, Bis. Not during the boss, but you did... We got the clipping out of the world.
Oh
Death.
yeah!
We got the clipping
Yeah,
out of the world
baby.
death.
Hell
All
yeah.
deaths % complete.
Oh, I'm glad, Ash. That's good to hear. Arrow.
Whoa, the motobugs followed
I
me to
don't
the
know.
exit. Whoa, they're still here. Look, or listen. Look! Oh, look, the little motobugs are still here!
Yeah,
They're
this is
still
a
hanging
fan
out.
game, Shan. This is a fan game. Oh my god!
They're here! They're my audience. Uh-oh, I don't know if the game was meant to handle this. Oh, okay, let's go.
My guests have finally arrived.
Uh-oh.
Took you long enough.
Eggman voice.
Ray!
Mighty Ray!
Release my friend.
Release my friend immediately, Eggman!
No.
That's only a slight exaggeration of his voice, by the way.
Correct. You see, while I did want the whole shell as a prize, all I ever
If you're not watching Sonic the Hedgehog Adventures, you're gonna turn into a moto bug.
You're gonna turn into Ray!
You see the problem there, Cassie. The problem is.
What's wrong with being a chestnut?
The problem there, Cassie, is that you did like an actual Sonic voice
Earlier.
rather than the shitty American cartoon one.
Earlier, ho 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 was separated into 3 separate words, but here it's all one word.
subjects to test my new
What you see is what you get. A dog who loves adventure.
powerful machine
How do you like these fan renders for these characters, by the way?
boiled egg tank.
I'm not the biggest fan. I don't like the. I'm not the biggest fan. Character design in general has kind of like.
No,
less than
we're
optimal.
not doing this.
Yes, you can turn to Jet Arrow. Absolutely.
Not today.
The only thing that's strange
Because
to me is that,
Jess is the ultimate rival, and I need a rival
my
who's
knee is
ultimate.
very shiny.
Who's
Next,
very shiny?
we will play this again
Maybe.
and continue that. I feel like...
I'm not sure how I feel about like
Good.
the sizes here too, because Eggman is very small.
Hello, everybody. I'm Professor Eggman, and I'm very small.
Did you say Professor?
I'm Professor Eggman, and I'm very
No!
small. Look at my
You
new
can't just-
invention. It makes me very small.
No, he's a
No,
fucking
It's like
doctor.
Eggman's been shrinking to the size of a grapefruit,
So you said that
which
as
is
if you were
large
about.
compared to other fruits, but small compared to his previous size.
I think my favorite thing
Hello,
about what you
Sonic.
just
Welcome
said.
to my class. I'm Professor Eggman,
think-
and I'm very small.
I think my favorite thing about what you just said, Cassie, is that you said it with the inclination like you were about to tell a joke, but there was just a statement. It was just a statement.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken macaroni, chicken with
I have to rate my
macaroni.
Sonic voice.
Here's my
Okay,
Sonic
so-
voice.
Hello,
It's
I'm
a-
Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm a little hedgehog, and I'm gonna roll really fast.
Yeah, that Jet has never been seen flying. In fact, none of the birds in Sonic have been seen flying. Rouge flies. Rouge.
What about the
because-
birds in
Just
Sonic
fly.
Adventure that fly away?
No, but I'm talking about like bird furries.
Oh, bird people, not literal birds.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
hey, there's
thing
the
is-
Sonic
is-
Fang
is-
game
is-
thing.
is-
That'll
the
work.
weird thing is
Oh,
that
Ash says Charmy the Bee flies.
yeah, but okay. So here's my thing. Right?
can fly. He's a bee.
I think it's weird though. Is that okay? So look at Rouge and look at Charmy, right? They both have wings as well as their arms. The bird characters just have arms.
That's the only game they have on their Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch.
It's just weird. Elena, I'm gonna destroy you.
They only have
Oh,
arms on their Switch.
Elena, I am going to beat the shit out of
Also,
you. I
it's
cannot believe
that's-
you've done this.
That's really weird. Like, it's okay with Charmy because you know the wings are separate
Oh, yeah,
on Bugs,
tails.
but with Rouge should be like the bird characters because bats don't have arms and wings. Their
Oh, yeah,
wings are their arms.
Yeah, Tails can fly, but Tails is like a weird mutant.
So
Wait, Elena, can
wait
you
a
show
minute.
that?
Why does
Elena, can you-
Rouge have separate wings?
Elena, can you show the GIF of Knuckles gliding from the anime that I showed you later yesterday?
If you can send it to me so I can drag it to my desktop.
Okay, I'm gonna send it. I believe it's Bombus 2. That's the file name.
Of course it is.
Well, Elena, look! There's a peach coming down the river.
Oh
Oh shit!
Let's go get it.
Is there gonna be a baby in there?
Let's look. It's
Well,
me
okay.
in there.
Wait a minute.
They
Is this,
couldn't.
is this quantum entanglement again? It's
Yeah,
another
I'm gonna
Cassie
be honest.
that's just has the same properties as you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Is that if you made Rouge like actually have bat wings, then you'd have to make her look interesting and weird, like I was pointing out. I also think the other thing as well is that it'd be really hard to make an outfit for a character like that, and they've arbitrarily decided that women Sonic characters
Yeah, but
all
they have bird
genitals and
characters.
breasts. No, but my point is that
It
the
wouldn't be
birds.
very much different from the bird character.
Wait, no, I don't think you understand the line. I'm saying that like, if Rouge had like actual skin flaps for like flying, right?
Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to wear clothes, and arbitrarily, women in Sonic are all implied to have genitals and boobs, so they have to
Just
wear
put you in like a
clothes.
leotard with the sides taken out.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd look awful. But then a leotard wouldn't stay on if it had holes for the flaps.
No, I mean those exist.
What?
Yeah, they just don't have sides.
Leotards with skin flap holes? Also, everybody, can we just appreciate his gif of Knuckles gliding TM?
I don't know how he does it.
Hello?
Look at him go! Hey, Cassie.
Hi.
Hey, Cassie, have you seen this gif of Knuckles gliding TM?
He's doing it.
There you go, everybody.
I think it's
As if it couldn't get even more egregious.
Do, 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 do.
Oh yeah, I read this. Yeah, I said as well. The hat allows him to glide without using his body. His brim is so wide.
Improved
It
babies
also
coming to The
allows
Sims
him
4.
Rise.
Well, those are thermal.
Improved babies about to be released.
Oh, am I
The baby
improved
improvement
baby?
update is coming soon.
Knuckles isn't a mutant. He just has dreadlocks. That's canonically the reason he can glide.
He has mutant
Am I
dreadlocks.
an improved baby?
Yeah, you're better
Yeah.
than the average baby, Cassie.
Oh, I will make a Knuckles hat, Duck Game hat when I get a chance. That'd be good, Arrow.
No.
Well, I gotta end the stream so I can spend time drawing. For a little while.
What are you drawing?
Me.
Oh,
Plus,
I
I
wanna
have a
see-
commission I gotta work on. me is first just for practice.
Elena,
So,
can you do me a favor before the stream ends?
what?
Can you give me a pat on the head?
So, what are my streams in the coming week gonna be? Well, tomorrow I'm working on a video. It's not stream related, but that'll be up on the YouTube channel once it's done. Thursday is my streaming day, and I'm going to continue Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Pokemon DLC, and maybe start a new game if I feel like it. If I have time. We'll see what I get through with Pokemon. And then Friday, as usual, I will see how Cassie's feeling and see if we can do Spore. And yeah, then Sunday I guess will be conclusion for Sonic GT. And maybe we can begin Sonic Forces or something. Sonic Forces again. Sonic Forces Steam version with mods. Or we could continue Wonderful 101. I always like that. So, we'll see what we get to. So yeah. I will see you again on Thursday, everybody. Yes, Shan?
I love you.
Play Species. Oh, I think I know what that is. Isn't that that weird evolution simulator thing? Except maybe the boss that took up 80% of the stream. Well, hey, we had fun conversations during it at least. It didn't hurt the conversation, which is half of what streams are. And we had so many viewers today, and like I made money. It's a good stream if I made some money. So yeah, thank you everybody. I'll see you again on Thursday for Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Have a nice evening, everybody. Good night.
I just saw a thread.
Bye bye.
So somebody posted Mario and Sonic at the
I'll
Olympic
let
Games.
Cassie continue
the
this.
box art that they covered up Sonic. And
Yeah.
then somebody else posted the just Sonic versions of those games and said Mario and Sonic got a divorce. And then the comment that sent me was, "Who got to keep Toad?"
Oh. All right. Bye bye everybody.
Bye-bye!
Bye bye. Say goodbye, Cassie.
Bye bye.